Just like the word of life, nobody hears about the liberty and rejects it. Many times, many people do not know that when a king establishes a market and then the township community establish a market, the community need to abandon their home market and come to trade in the market of the king. Nigerian Liberty Movement members home and abroad from every region, every state, all across Nigeria, the king that reigns over all us has established a platform that will bring about the change in the political space in Nigeria. And that platform is called Nigerian Liberty Movement. The only thing that all of us need to do is to bring ourselves in to start trading on this platform of liberty, very importantly. Tonight we'll be talking about so many things, and these few things that we will be talking about is what give hope and joy to every members of this platform, because we'll be covering some major topics that all of us need to have internalized properly so that you can know that yes, what is in stock for you, what is at stake for you. Sometimes ago, some group of people led by Peter came to Jesus Christ, if you know him, and then he said, now you said that we should take off this mandate, we've taken it. You said we should start doing this, we are doing them. You said we should abandon our brothers and sisters, now we've abandoned them. What shall be our gain? Then Jesus Christ responded to tell them what is their gain, what is their benefit. And then the gain that was established that time was not about the material gain. It spoke about the gain from great beyond. That is when every one of us has even lived the surface of the earth, whatever your contribution that is felt is in Nigerian Liberty Movement, in our own subject matter now, your contribution here will continue to speak on your name and the name of your children forever. So let's get at the job. Let's get at the business for today, my people. Grassroots mobilization strategy. You know, the NLM master plan basically, you know, there are a group of innovators, there are a group of inventors, and there are a group of creative people. We have what they call the inventions. We have inventions in the human history. We have innovators. That's something that has been established before, but some group of people coming now to innovate and rebrand the system. Then we have what they call the creative people that just look at what has been established before and then represent it in another way unusual for people to be like, wow, so this thing is like this before, but I never knew. So right now, we want to do things the unusual way that is never done before in the history of the political system in Nigeria. And what is that thing? Number one is the grassroots mobilization strategy. If you look very well now, many people do not see their benefit in the political system. That is why they are not even interested in it in the first place. But what comes about some group of people that just come and empower people arbitrarily and then leave them into their shallow empowerment. That is, they just give empowerment, they give a taste of empowerment to the people and then leave them to be wanting more. They leave them to be longing for more because they already exposed them to the little, and then they leave these people in the limbo. What comes of those people? They are the ones that have most of this crowd that you are seeing all around today, and I named them under one particular title called the group of exposition for extortion managers. People that exposes the people to extort them. So many times when you see all these governments set up a palliative ministry, set up a cushion, poverty alleviation, wealth creation, this, that, training, vocational training center, and all those ones, they just bring those people out and show them that, wait, look, there's a glimpse of something beneficial in this system. But do they really give the real empowerment to the people? No, they do not. So that is why we now look into it that, yes, are people able to command a lot of respect and crowd, public, masses with such process? Yes, obviously. We all know many of the agencies in Nigeria that have a lot of thousands and millions of people writing their database because of their petty empowerment programs that they do for them. I have in this list here, among us here, well, not that I want to blow these people's whistles, we have some honorables, we have people that are contesting for governorship aspirants in some states right here. We have members of the House of Rep that contest their aspirant. Now, before anybody can even rise up to come and say you want to contest for governorship, don't you know such person have at least the fan base of crowd already? Obviously they do. Now we have a lot of people like that, and even right among us here, we have about, during the COVID, we're giving food palliatives to people obviously in Nigeria and some of in our NGO, Trailers Human Development Foundation. But one of our honorable right here from London will send money to them Obukun area of Oshun and giving food to the people, widows and the elderly every month. To that regard, now this person already have a fan base of people that the empowerment has brought to him. It's right here, one of us, and several other people like that from different region. How do we harness this? Then we have to step up to do something that is never done in the political system before. What is that? We want to practically transform the life of people. Let me tell you a story. Before we started or began this political movement, I used to be in the humanitarian services. We used to render services to humanity. That is why the honorable interim vice chairman of this noble platform, the director of the membership drive, and the honorable vice chairman is the CEO of the first NGO that I served in Nigeria. Likewise, Apostle Comrade Levinos Godwin, that is here as one of the staff members. So we are made through empowerment. We are trained through empowerment. We are exposed in this life through empowerment. As a matter of fact, I discovered who I was through empowerment. And how did that happen? Immediately after I finished my own project with them, the company that time, we had a lot of things, then I had to now travel. When I traveled, I represented an NGO to first travel. It's a community service anyway. When I became the indigenous ambassador for America under what they call the CBO ASG, Community-Based Organization Assistance Small Grant Program for the US nation Nigeria. So by the time I entered that office now representing the Paduma Community Association that time, I saw how life could be practically transformed through empowerment of the people. Because you cannot bring a novice, someone that does not know anything about anything, you can't bring them up in a system until you give them a reasons to stay. That is why anybody that comes to buy vote in Nigeria during the election will forever win. Nigeria has always been sold to the highest bidder. See, I coordinated thousands of data of the indigenous people of FCT back then. Why? True empowerment. What is the empowerment? Just petty things. Petty things like ordinary sanitary pad, diapers for babies, and so petty things. Now what happened? Traveled again, come see a lot of things. I'm like, okay, wow, okay, like that. As a matter of fact, I continue to grow like that. We now have to start what they call Trailers Human Development Foundation. Under the Trailers Human Development Foundation, all the data of literally every aspiring student or computer in Nigeria, we have them from all the secondary school from the length and breadth of the country. And also we have what they call the employment assistance for those that are seeking for job and all of that. We created that system and we gave it to the people. Come and see the crowd. So now that made me to know that anybody that come under the umbrella of empowerment will always be taken seriously when it comes to a movement, when it comes to a clarion call, more than anyone that just come with a dry mouth. So that is why when we wanted to step into this political movement, do you know the first thing I went to look for? After I first went to go and study the management of managers, the ability to manage managers, the next thing I went to study is how to make money. Enough of it. Why? Because anybody that want to change the world does not go and start NGO. They do not start NGO. No, absolutely. Anybody that want to change the world, anybody that want to help the world, they don't start NGO. They go to start a business and solve a real problem. Anybody that want to collect the data of people, go and start NGO. You two know now, many of the NGO professionals are here. You two know the reason you start NGO. Don't you know the reason? Yes. So now I went to go and look for money, seek partnership, look for people that can come together with the national leader and change the status quo in Nigeria. I wrote mail to every well-to-do individuals abroad, every well-to-do individual from Nigeria that lives abroad. I wrote mail to them in the name of the Trillions Human Development Foundation for partnership. That something is about to happen in the country that will change the status quo for the populace because of this ambition. And now that I was now privileged to become the leader of the British Nigerian Legacy Society, there is no better time for us to have a practical enablement to empower the people than now. That is why we have to introduce this trade. So the time has come truly. We want to empower the grassroots, practical empowerment. Every one of you right here, you want to go into your phone, your spaces of intelligence, your associations and where you belong. What do you want to do, my people? You want to call 10 members that will serve with you as you are sitting right there as the member of the Executive Council of Nigerian Liberty Movement. You have to work with the people that are currently from your state. There is no divisions of anything. And one person will emerge the chairman, right? Or the director, right? We have office. Every department here is an office. You hear office of the national leader. You know how many members of the office of the national leader we have so far? They've added 4 more persons to the 5 I have before, making 9 people now that will serve in the office of the national leader. What happens to the office of the legacy? They were 4 before. Now they've added about 10 more people to it, making 14 individuals that will function at the office of the legacy. IT, my people. IT. As a matter of fact, when we started the building of the platform, the Liberty Hub, how many people were functioning in the office of the Liberty Hub platform? The office of the Liberty Hub team that time. That they were about 13 people. So far now we have about 4 persons or 5 there, and so many more persons is going to join them. So you too, as a chairman, there is office of the chairman Nigerian Liberty Movement, office of the honorable vice chairman Nigerian Liberty Movement, office of the Kineko. So you need the people that will work with you. You need the people that will work with you. So get your 10 people first. These are the people that want to carry out the duty for you. What is their task? You want to engage these people to get a state coordinator, and then the state coordinator will now have 10 persons that will work with him too. Okay, so by the time you get the people that will work with him at the state level now, state executive council, right now, you now delegate those ones to go and get 11 persons from every local government in Nigeria. Wait, it's not yet time for empowerment. All these people you are calling now, they are leaders. Right from the people that will work with you as a member of the National Executive Council here, they are leaders. The people that are going to be working in the states, they are leaders. The people that are coming to work at the local government, they are leaders. After every local government coordinators now, supervisors, and then executive member of the local government, then they need to identify 10 persons from every ward in Nigeria, every ward. So now what do they want to do? After identifying these 10 persons, part the training you've had from me down to them is you don't need me to even come and do any communication henceforward, because the instructions of every visionary is to write the vision and make it plain. That's all. Ensure that you internalize the vision, study, and ensure that you are presenting it with logic and accuracy. So after you present it to the people, what happens? You that read it need to now run with it. That's the instruction. So you don't bring me in to come and talk to anybody else, or else you have not understood or you are not capable. After you get the local government supervisors, what next? Go and get the 10 family mobilizers from every ward. They are going to be called ward representatives, in quote, family mobilizer. What is their work? Their job is simple. They want to mobilize the families, because we want to do what we call family unit integrations in LLM. In NLM, family unit integration. What does that mean? We are printing 10 million stickers, 10 million brochures to hand over to 10 million homes in Nigeria. Hey, I want to believe you are feeding yourself in these shoes, my people. 10 million stickers. You know what sticker? They will paste it on all the cars. Imagine new breed of leadership in Nigeria. Enough is enough. NLM on the rescue mission. All the wisdom of the past is no more relevant today. We are tired of the godfatherism. We are tired of the profiteering and political racketeering. We are tired of the whole cargo leadership. Those are the words. And then NLM and encryption. Join NLM now. Join NLM now. 10 million copies. It will be pasted on all the cars. It will be pasted on all the whole houses, home across the length and breadth of Nigeria. And then brochure. Anybody you give the sticker, you give them the brochure. Let them read. And that brochure is already here already. That's what talks about our ideology, our mandate, our testimonial, what people are saying, and then our office and the like, and then our agenda, 7-point agenda, and then the details about the national leader. That's the brochure. You want to ensure that you deliver that now to those family mobilizers now to go and deliver it to every of the houses in their region. 10 million of it. You want to identify 10 family mobilizers, ward representative. All together, they are going to be 88,290. That's who they are going to sum up together to, right? Then among all of them, we don't have this time, don't worry. These explanations about these millions of stickers now is not now. That is when the political movement begin properly after our unveiling, okay? But however, you need to have identified the 10 ward representatives that are now the family mobilizers. Then whoever that is the most popular among them will now be recommended with all the leadership structure that you view. Ward level is who you want to bring the person to come and represent the ward, because it is the family unit that Nigerian Liberty Movement want to work with. Why? Because when there was about to be a revolution in America, when the new system of government want to take over in America, every family family was part of it. Every family. We want to make every family to be part of this in Nigeria, to be part of this Nigerian liberty movement through what we call the family unit integration in NLM. And how do you do it? It is by the family mobilizers. You will now recommend one of them. That one will now be the one you are recommending to come to Abuja. That is the person we want to empower practically. And then we want to give him the open ticket for councillorship of that ward. What is his task? He's under obligations now to integrate 715 families into NLM. That's all. Anybody, after they come now and we've signed the treaty of the empowerment, and then we do everything we need to do, sign, give them whatever. We have 10 major empowerment structure, and we have our threshold within 2, and then we are not going to make it to be 7 million any longer, so it will be 5 million. Within 2 and 5 million empowerment, whatever the person deserves, maybe they want a business establishment, they want to travel abroad, we are spending maximum of 5 million on each of them. Okay, go and calculate. We've already mapped all those. It's not like maybe we are building the castles in the air. Everything is well calculated. Even to build Nigeria, we've calculated the fee that is required. So we've counted the cost. It's not like don't think how do we want to? No worries. We've done more than we've done something close to that, even with our limited capacity. Talk less of now. Okay. So what do we want to do? Simple. One person from that ward, 5 million capitalizations. We will sign all this treaty and this endorsement with the people and give them the open ticket for their councillorship representative from their ward. But that empowerment will not be released until they meet up with their criteria. What is the criteria? 715 family units from every ward in Nigeria. So one person that you are bringing from that ward, he has a job to do. 715 people. The only thing you need to give the person is the material of NLM. That's all. Every empowerment and support. And many of us have to go sometimes and then go and discuss with the people, join them in the town hall meeting, in the door-to-door, or the state leader. You as a leader, you have to go there sometimes and then support him. Go with them. Go, and that's why they need to be 10. Then you are choosing the best, the most popular among them for this change that we have brought to Nigeria. It's simple. So by the time we have these people, 888,000 people, the likes of plus or minus 6.3 million people will be integrated on the platform. There's nothing else that is required to take over in Nigeria. It's easy. So your job is simple. The people that work with you, the state leaders with his own executives, local government leaders with his own executives, 10 family mobilizers, identify one person among them for empowerment and for councillorship ticket, and then you've already subdued that region. The next thing is to support the person. That's all. Number 2 is digital infrastructure and mobilization. Now, because many people, they are so rooted in the illusions of hope and expectation. So they thought maybe what you are experiencing is not real. They thought we are in the simulations in Nigeria. Politics is a serious business. So forget the hypes on the social media. That's why the hype is real. So because the hype is now real on the social media, as we've taken charge of the structural formations now, physical structure, now it's time to take over the digital structure in Nigeria. That is why we've created the Liberty Hub. So everybody that you are collating their data, the data will be stored on the Liberty Hub. So everybody is bound to create accounts on the hub and share their thoughts and opinions. Everything we want to do here, that's why when we come, I don't have account on Instagram, no worries. After our launch, I shut down the Instagram. I used to have a very busy Facebook account before. I shut it down. Since the day I removed all my professional engagement on my Instagram, don't you see how the account has been put on pause now? My Instagram account. I used to have more than 1 million followers on Instagram before. But the day I removed my hand from that platform, that's it. We are carrying that strength and bringing it over into the Liberty Hub now. So anywhere we go, when we are now talking to our people, it is the Liberty Hub we are presenting to them. The way people go on Twitter, on X, and be like this, no, direct. When you are on air, Liberty Hub. When you are on Billboard, Liberty Hub. When you are even talking on the social media, your link of the Liberty Hub is coming there. We are taking over. Why? Because that is where every activities in the Nigerian Liberty Movement will be taking place. When we are releasing a press release and all of that, it's on the Liberty Hub. That is where we want to make to go viral. By the time I'll be granting, or many of us here that will be granting press interviews and all of that very soon, everything will be pointing to the Liberty Hub. All the chilling will be doing it on the Liberty Hub. All the influencers are coming to be part of the Liberty Movement. They are all coming to do the chilling for the Liberty Hub on their platform. They will do their platform and then point to the Liberty Hub directly. It will go viral. Wait for it. When ChatGPT was launched, in the first 1 month, 100 million people registered on the platform. We are not a children of a lesser God. There is nothing that is done anywhere else that can never be replicated here. It must not be white before it is best. I'm telling you, Nigeria can do it the best way. After all, most of our developers, they are outsourced from outside of Nigeria, but their lead is in Nigeria. Yes, that's the way to go, my people. That's the approach. The mobilization is real. We have all the hierarchical positions. We have the ESCO member, leadership, interim national executive council, interim national working committee, presidential team, local government. After all of that, everything have all those settings on the Liberty Hub. The same way we have the structure physically. Okay, the next thing now is the shadow government council. Shadow government council, my people. Shadow government council is what we want to establish immediately after the launch of the Nigerian Liberty Movement. Remember that before the launch, we are expected to have reached 89,000 people. That's why there is need for serious work from all of you. That's why you are all in dear need of delivering your state. Now, I want to see all your 10 ward representative right now, all of you. 10 ward representative right now, all of you. I want to see your state, your local government supervisors and their executives. I want to see your state executive council and their leader, and then I want to see the people that work with you too, all of you, because we need to quickly reach the 89,000 people, and we can do this in the space of 7 days. It took me only 7 days to get all of you here. Only 7 days, and you are the one that you are interfacing. You are the face of your people from your region. Yes, because of course I have your data, but it took me a longer time before I now start engaging you. So for all of you to be briefed about the Nigerian Liberty Movement and your national leader, yes, my people. So it should not take more than 7 days in order for you to deliver your own task too. Very simple. Is it not to make calls? Direct calls. Papa, your words you delivered. Now the next thing is use another 1 week now to verify who you are bringing and ensure that the people are the able ones, and then you are sure that you already have representative, and then your formation is settled. We now concentrate on the unveiling, Nigerian Liberty Movement. After that unveiling at the International Conference Center in Abuja, what next? We enter the politics proper, the proper way. We enter the politics the proper way that it should be done in the country. So by then, when we enter the politics proper, what do we do? The shadow government council bring all the people together. As we bring the people together, we now open the floor and say, okay, you, do you want this one? You, who is interested to be the governor of the state? Who is interested in this? Who is then we see all the people will come. No worry. Do you know why I love this movement so much? Let me tell you a story, and that story will link to why. I was with my father, my more or less like a street father in Abuja some years in the past, and then we had a program, a very serious program that day. And then the person stood and said, God, I am calling you for to bring a president to come and start patronizing this entity. Now, I don't want to say it the way it was that day. God, I need the ministers now. God, I need governors. And then my father just stopped the man. And as he stopped the man, he said, no, you don't need to call on God to bring anybody for you outside. The only thing you need is make this our people here to become the president. Make this our people here to become the governor. Make this our people here to become the ministers. That is all you need to do. So my people, the energy of the repressed people will forever outperform those that live in comfort. The energy of the underserved and the constipated people will forever outperform those that are waking up to the privileges that nature has presented to them. And that is because one Yoruba proverbial word says that that is, there is one pepper, I think it's alligator pepper they call it. People, alligator pepper see someone that gave him an opportunity. That is why it's mocking another kind of pepper. Okay, now if that other kind of pepper has such opportunity, they will outperform the alligator pepper. They will produce more. So if we open the floor for this group of 89,000 people and more, and then we call them who want to serve at this council, who want to serve at this level, and then bring out all the leaders that we need them to be the shadow government and give them the empowerment on the liberty hand. Come and see what's going to happen in Nigeria. They will be scrutinized anyway, obviously. We are not presenting Dundees, we are not presenting mediocres. We are top notch. Nobody does it better than us. The wisdom of this day will forever be greater than the wisdom of the past. So everybody will be well scrutinized and checked and fact-checked and all of that. And then by the time they are meeting up, the next thing is to bring them either, bring them over here. My people, that's the way to go. For the shadow government council, there's a team for it on the Liberty Hub, a platform for it. That is where you can now go and check what is the policy of your president on this subject matter. What have we done on this one? What has this one been done? What this one requires serious training. Of course, now this is induction. This is for the people that want to run the governance together. This is a big deal. That's the next thing we want to do. After then, my people, we have what they call emergent strategies and partnership. Okay, emergent strategy and partnership will know the fact that we do not want to build an enmity with anybody in Nigeria. We want to rather extend our arms of fellowship. But despite the fact that we have an uncompromisable moral value that must be upheld and be treated as a virtue among us, despite the fact that there is an order of never compromising our moral value in Nigerian liberty movement, because that is the oath of office that all of us will be taking. Regardless, every parastatals in Nigeria and every well-meaning individuals in Nigeria, we want to meet them. That is why I have tasked a department. That department of the national leader, they are going to work on what they call the 500 outstanding individuals in Nigeria. Nigerian liberty movement want to reach out to them and then embrace them and form a partnership with them. 500. It will be spearheaded by me, ThisDaysMoses. I will come, but I told you before, when next we are coming, we're bringing everything that the movement needs, like the vehicles and the healers and the for our mopos and all of that and the security, and all of you will always come and travel with me. Every member of the National Executive Council, you are the one that will be with your state leader. You are the one that will be in the convoy of the national leader. Everywhere, all the time, every places. 500 meetings to take in Nigeria immediately after our unveiling. 500 people. Anybody that you two know that, hey, these are the forces, no worries. We want to go and beg them for something. We want to appease these people. That please sir, let these people go. Do you know that was the subject? That was the main idea of the book, Let My People Go, that is written by ThisDaysMoses. Appeasing the aggrieved or the wicked one. That is the only way to go. We want to plead with them. Please, my people. They will see the forces, so they will see that this is not a joke. We only come to appease them because they know themselves that they themselves know that the man of peace is always more skillful in terms of war. And until they know that we are skillful, if it has to be the other way around, that is the reason they will have to let us go. But it's simple. It's not hard. We already have this crowd. We already have these people. We already have this empowerment. People are walking door to door. People are delivering. Crowd are cheering. Liberty app is filled. Nigerian liberty everywhere. Everybody is abandoning their charlatans and following this trend of liberty. Everybody are coming. Everybody is interested. But we go to those people that are controlling the system and be like, sir, it's time to let these people go. Just like Pharaoh and Moses. The thing is synchronizing. Can you see anything? Can you see anything? I heard from my master. He said, and the light that is about to shine upon the surface of the earth. Be a friend. If only you can see the invisible. Can you see anything, my people? Go and tell them. Just like the Pharaoh. You don't know the story of Rihanna. You know the story of Rihanna and the Moses of that time. And then this Moses has come. Identify 500 major Pharaoh in Nigeria that may not want Nigeria to go. Let's go and appease them before we bring the terror upon them and beg God to remove their name from the book of life. If you refuse to let those people go now, if you refuse to support this system of liberty for these people, God will make sure that your history is wiped away on the surface in the history of Nigeria forever. God will make sure your children reap the full reward of your atrocities against humanity. That is my pickup line after I'm done. Sir, the reason you need to support us, sir, Oma, is because if you refuse to do this, God will make sure that you are the last of your kind from your kindreds. It's simple. It's simple. It's simple, my people. This is the most powerful aspect of it. 500 of them. Come and see the way everybody will be throwing their weight. This thing is not hard. Are you not saying that? Or you're like, it's not going to work. Let that thought perish with those that have it. That it's not going to work. It's not. Let that thought, I'm repeating, perish with those that have that thought. Okay, I will tell you why I say this. I have seen where the child of the person that usually go to beg for food at the ceremony in all the local states, when they are doing some party, maybe naming ceremony, burial ceremony, wedding. These children do not have anything to eat at all. They don't have nothing to write home about. They go there with plate and go and look for the people that are doing that party and go and beg. They be like, like give us food and stuff like that. The Almajiris. I've seen them rising up to climb the podium of power like never before. You have the Hell-Rufai as one of those people now, and you have a lot of people, so many people more that are not even, their conscience has not been buried. Don't tell me it's not possible. 100% possibility. I know what I'm talking about. I'll leave the partnership there. Okay, funding, overhead expenses, empowerment, and wealth distribution. Funding for all these projects so far count everything on the national leader of Nigerian Liberty Movement. Every overhead expenses that is required now, count it all on Nigerian Liberty Movement until the platform have the capacity to fund itself. That's why none of you is expected to expend your money. What do you want to expend? Recharge card. You two cannot come and ask us for recharge card, obviously. What do you want to? You are mobilizing your people. Those who are any other thing. Maybe people now need to anyone you're even nominating to come and take empowerment. They should be able to transport themselves. Accommodation. Okay, we do accommodation. We take over all the billboard. We are doing the best of its kind program in Nigeria that Nigeria has never done before. Best of its kind. Okay, let me give you a tip of it now. Everyone that is coming, we want you to be in suits. We want to shock the world. Suits, 8,809 individual. If you do not have the suits, no problem. We'll improvise. We will improvise. Everyone, especially the leaders, suits. All the people we want to go and be meeting. Corporates. We want to change the back. We want to look serious. Properly serious. Wait for it. Okay? So every of this expenditure on the national leader of Nigerian Liberty Movement. Now for the empowerment, I have a team. From the British Nigerian Legacy Society, that is where we are bringing the empowerment now to Nigeria. Then the wealth distribution is for you. For the great work that you lot have done. What is that thing? Commensurate labor wages. What do you need? What do you need to deliver this? But you must deliver first before you come and make demand of your need. Now, what else? You need to get up and get to work and deliver your platform. Do not let someone else replace you. I can see the light already, and the light is shining. No darkness can overcome it. 100%. I want to see that you are making your course already. It's not yet time. Don't start anything yet from here. From the member of the National Executive Council, no, until after your training tomorrow. We're going to be discussing a lot of things tomorrow. Now I will be breaking down this duty properly tomorrow. So by the time I do the breakdown, I will give the strategy on how to do this and all of that. By that time now, that same tomorrow, then I commission you. From Sunday is on 1st of September, down to the 14th, you want to assemble these people together. On 15th, before that time, you're already presenting. Before that time. So by the 15th, we want to have the data of everybody right on the platform, collated from the office of the membership drive and the mobilization directly. So by that time, now they will transmit those data to the office of the national leader. On 15th, we look through them. You have to do your own on the 14th night. Then on 15th, they will transmit it, we'll receive it, and begin to take decisions on them. Then we'll now tell you what next to do. That's the strategy. It's simple. Have I spoken to members of governors of Nigeria very soon? Have I spoken to members of the Senate in Nigeria very soon? Have I spoken to members of the honorable members very soon? Have I spoken to different head of parastatals? Have I spoken to you, Lord? Anything finance that is required on this subject matter is not your problem yet. So why would you not get to work and ensure that you deliver? Why would you not? Thank you so much, and yes, God bless you. It's a beautiful day. Yes.